Hey, what is up, guys? Blunt Guts here. This is a Watcher Rums video. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. We are in the second match of Season 6. We are going up against Horde of Misfits right now. Unfortunately, I really haven't any time to practice still. It's just been too busy with the holidays and lots of other stuff going on. Did have a family event over the weekend that was keeping me kind of occupied, so I am back now. But there's only about 5 hours left in the match, and on top of that, is that right? 5 hours left in the match? They're ending it earlier than normal? That's kind of odd. But anyway, 5 hours left in the match. There is not much to attack. There are only two defenses outside of the bubble that are still up, so I'm going to give them a shot. We're going to see if we can't take them down. Regardless of what happens, though, I don't have enough attacks to be able to take all this stuff down, so I'm going to be dependent on other folks getting this stuff down so I can get in some of those juicy bubble defenses if I'm going to show you more. But, at the very least, I can show you a couple of central keep attacks. I don't have anything to practice on, so it's going to be blind attacks, but, we'll see how it goes. Let's get in there. All right, guys, there is actually only one defense left, I think, so at least there was, the last attack was going out on the other defense when I tried to attack it after I did my explanation. So let's hope that no one attacks this one before I can get in there, although we haven't had a successful attack against it, so I am going in blind. I have seen what has worked to some degree on the previous attacks, and I think the main thing here that I do want to do is I want to take out Anora first using Garnet Guards. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait until 10 cost. I will drop in a Pharaoh Guard on the frontmost tile. He's going to path forward. He's going to trigger ultimates on Anora and Ymiret. Then we are going to follow up with double Garnet Guards at a cost at the back tile right in front of the spawn point. They're going to path forward, and with any luck, they are going to take out Anora. After that, we can follow up with another Pharaoh Guard, followed up by double Necros at 10 cost, followed up by two of the Shaman, 3 costs consecutively, and then we will follow up with either one or two sets of dogs. Hopefully that's going to be enough to get through. Let's get in there and see if we can't make it happen. All right, so see, it seemed to me, based on what I saw, that the rub here was getting the Garnet Guards to actually kill Anora. That was the problem. I think we'll follow up at 10 cost here. Hopefully that's going to be enough to time for the... Oops. Interesting. Let's click on him. Not used to this map, obviously. This is the first time I've actually attacked the central keep map here. I'm going to toss the Garnet Guards in. Hopefully I'm not too fast here, and they've got enough time to path up there and let those ultimates fade from both Ymiret and from Anora. It looks like we're going to be good, though. I think we'll be able to get this going. Assuming that we can take out the... Oh, I did that just a little bit early. It's not great. Drop him right on top of there. That shouldn't affect things too much. Let's see here. There we go. There's Anora going down. That's what we wanted to see. Drop in a Shaman here. Drop in a second one when we get back up to 3 cost. And then we're just going to hope that we can overwhelm here. Now, the issue, obviously, is all of this... all this AoE damage going out. Can we withstand the Ymiret ultimate here? And then can we trigger the Hatssut ultimate and get these dogs in between this one and the next Ymiret ultimate? That is kind of the trick. I think the Hatssut ultimate is about to go off, so we will drop in double dogs here on the frontmost tile. We're going to hope this is going to be enough to overwhelm. Seems like our units are thriving here. There we go. We didn't even need that. So, that is a win right there. 528k BP defense taken down. I'm going to hit that one more time, and then hopefully somebody can come and follow up and pop the bubble. All right, guys, the bubble is popped. Let's see if we can't devour the juicy center here. So I'm going to try to pick some that present somewhat of a challenge at least, but I'm not really all that familiar with attacking these maps still, so we're gonna ad hoc and see how this goes. I wouldn't be surprised if I get gotten a few times because I don't really know the ins and outs of deploying here, but what I'm gonna do is wait until well, I'm not gonna wait actually. Immediately, as soon as the match starts, I will drop in a Fallen Templar. Idea being, I do want to bait the ultimates on Ajax, as well as on Aracha, as well as on Silas. And then when we get back up to 10, I'm going to drop in a set of Axolotls and a set of Shadowcasters. They are going to hopefully go forward, pop the Unyielding on the, or not the Unyielding, but the passive on Ghan, should be able to then deploy a second set of either of Axe Hunters and Shadowcasters, or if Silas's ultimate is almost back up, which I think it will be, as I'm saying this because Elowyn's Rage Regen should give him kind of faster or less downtime in between ultimates. Drop in a second Fallen Templar in order to bait another set of ultimates. This is all assuming that the Axe Hunters and Shadowcasters, the first ones, haven't taken down Ghan. Then we should be able to follow up with a set of another set of Axe Hunters and Shadowcasters followed up by dogs, and that should hopefully get us in. But you never know until you get in there. So let's see. I'll probably drop in some Shaman as well to help out the Axe Hunters and Shadowcaster combo. But we'll play it by ear as we get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. So, let's do a little click here. We're going to drop in the Fallen Templar here initially and let him go on forward. And should be able to pop the ultimate on Silas right about now. I guess not yet. Now, there we go. 15 seconds left here. I think we can probably deploy, but I'm not really sure. So we're just gonna do it. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can't get a Shaman out there to help. Yeah, his ultimate is gonna be gone by the time they get up there. So let's drop in a Shaman to try to keep them alive a little bit. They shouldn't take that much damage. All of the ultimates are down at this point, but you can see Silas is already at about 50% rage right now. Oh wow, look at that. Does his passive not go off or something? I mean, that's just gonna be a win right there. I'm so sorry, guys. That was a waste of your time. All right, I will be back for the next one. All right, guys, next one up, we are going to try to take on this Elddr team. I think this may be more of a cautionary tale than anything else. Don't set up your defense like this. I think this is going to go down relatively easily. So right at the break, I am going to drop in a Fallen Templar. We'll wait until 10 costs. We will drop in 2 Garnet Guards after that. The Garnet Guards should take out Silas. After that, we should be able to drop in double Bookkeepers at 10 costs. They should take out the Valkyra, and then after that, it should really just be about dropping in Necros and Shaman to overwhelm the Brokkir and the Elddr at that point. So let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. All right, so dropping the Fallen Templar right now because we're not gonna be able to deploy anything until the Silas ultimate is done anyway. So there's really no need to rush anything. Silas is going to start attacking when the Fallen Templar gets right there. There goes the Silas ultimate. He should burn through. And we should be able to drop in our Garnet Guards right about now anyway. So let's see. Hopefully yeah, there we go. Silas ultimate is done at this point. We still got the Valk one going, but we should be able to take out Silas right quick that way. And once we get up to 10, we can drop in double Bookkeepers here on the frontmost tile. And with any luck, they're going to take out Valkyra, and then we should be able to overwhelm with the Necros. So we'll see how that goes. But I think there we go. There goes Valk. We'll drop in double Necros when we get up there, and we'll follow up with some Shaman just to make sure that they've got enough support to keep themselves alive, keep those summons alive. But right on the back tile there, because it's about the summons. It's not about the Necros. We don't need them taking any hits. We'll let the summons take those hits for us. So drop in a Shaman. Oops, if I don't misclick right here. And I'm gonna pass on through. I don't think we even needed that. You see the Garnet Guards are still alive somehow. As we just walk on in. So I'll hit this one more time, and then I will be back for the next one. The last one, actually. All right, guys, last one up here. I think that we can take out the Greed before anything happens, honestly. I think we can drop in double Garnet Guards immediately. Well, not immediately, but once we get up to 8 cost on the frontmost tile, should path forward, should be able to get Greed before the Unyielding from Carnelian gets there, and then we should be able to just follow up with some combination of Axe Slaughters and Necros to take down the rest of it. I think that'll work. I don't know if it will. Let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. All right, so first things first, we're just waiting for 8 cost here. I'll just click on up because we do want to be timely on this. I want to get these guys out there before the Carnelian can get the, yeah, it might be a little bit dicey here. Can we get it before? Nope, we can't. That's too bad. That's too bad. We'll see if they can kill him anyway. Nope, they can't. Okay, well, that's a shame, but I think we should still have a decent shot at this. Let's drop in Axe Slaughterers here. We'll follow up with the second set in a second. And we'll follow up with some Shaman. See if we can't take down the Torodor. And if not, we got all this extra time. We'll see if we can't follow up with Necros if we need to afterwards. So get the Shaman in there to keep them alive. In between ultimates right now, so we killed Torodor 3 times. There he goes. He's down. They might die to the Hatssut, but we should be able to, honestly, just follow up with double dogs when we get up to 10 cost here, because all of the ultimates are going to be down. But why chance it? Let's drop in double Necros. We'll just get on by this way, and then we'll follow up with double dogs or single dogs or whatever we need to when it is appropriate. Really, when the Hatssut ultimate does go off, that's really when we're going to be looking for it. So we'll drop in dogs right now so they won't get hit. And I think that this should be enough to get on by. There's 1, 2. Can we get a third one in, please? There we go. And that is a win right there. And that's how you beat an underpowered defense blind, I guess. Bring in multiple options. I figured one of those things would work, and it did. Well, so there it is, guys. 8-0 on the day. I came in late, and there was only one defense still up that I could attack, and well, there were 2, I guess, but one of them got taken out before I could get to it, and it was what it was. I think this is a bit of a mismatch at the end of the day. I think Horde of Misfits, I do believe they are a top 100 guild, but there's just a big discrepancy between what like an Overlord guild and somebody who's in the top 100. It just it scales up very, very rapidly as you get up in the ranks. And while we don't always finish an Overlord, I do think that quality wise we are competitive with most guilds in Overlord, at least outside of the top 10. So with that said, GG to them. I do appreciate them giving us a match. The later attacks were against kind of, I don't know if they were maybe not even fully geared, some of them. The attacks in the bubble did not put up much of a fight, but that was kind of to be expected. So, in any case, guys, I do hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I do hope to put out the range testing for the new Keep and Tower maps for Season 6 in the next few days. I'm going to try to get them out before the second week of Season 6. So, at the latest by Tuesday evening. But my goal is to get one out tomorrow, one out on Monday. And they should be helpful to us as we go forward in this season, try to figure out these new maps. I am excited. It seems like there's a lot more viable strategies on these maps, which I felt like there were no options in last season. It was just really getting to me, and I was so tired of that Central Keep map. We had it all season long on the tower in Season 4, and then it was back again in I don't know. We needed some change, so I am glad that they are rotating things. They're putting new maps in. Do appreciate you all tuning in. Please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. I will catch you all next time.